So a very, very long time ago, this animation company called Chocolate Mousse Studios worked with the United Nations on this campaign called No Excuses. It was this campaign that was meant to discourage abuse by emphasizing that there is indeed no excuse for abuse and violence. And it notably uses these goofy, simple animations to get that point across. These animations have apparently been on the internet for more than 14 years, but I guess no one knew that they existed until now, which is pretty crazy because there is some pretty good stuff here.
Why do you want to join the army, son?
To rape, sir.
Okay! Wow, just coming right out of the gate with that one. Just straight to the point.
Why do you want to join the army, son?
To murder and pillage. And of course, rape, sir.
I like this other guy, looking at him like, my man. It's just something about how they're talking about it so casually. I'd like to do this really violent and horrific crime to innocent people, That's why I joined the army.
And why do you want to join the army, son?
To, keep the peace, protect all women and children, sir.
Oh my god, get a load of this guy. He doesn't want to sexually assault people? What a loser!
Arrest these criminals, soldier.
Okay, well, I hate to be that guy, but stating your intention to commit a crime isn't a crime unless you can prove that they're gonna act on it. This is a completely unlawful arrest, and it wouldn't hold up in court.
A uniform does not give you a license to rape.
Okay, so just because you're in the army doesn't mean you get to rape people. Message taken. Personally, I'm inclined to agree. Although I think if that's something a soldier would need to be told, I feel like that soldier shouldn't be serving in the military. It's pretty interesting how all these people are blue, right? Because that's the color of the United Nations. I have to assume that's intentional. So in a way, these guys are cartoon representations of the UN. And of the 4 soldiers here, 2 of them are openly declaring their intent to violate people. And the one guy who wants to honorably serve doesn't even sound confident in his abilities to do so. I just don't think this reflects very well on the organization.
Welcome back. We continue our discussion on why men rape.
Professor.
Rapists are closely related to chimpanzees.
Well, I'm pretty sure everyone's closely related to chimpanzees. I don't think it's exclusive to rapists. I don't think you're qualified to talk about this. Can I see some diplomas? Can I see some degrees?
Except the chimpanzee has more intelligence.
Chimps are smarter than rapists?
Oh yes, the average chimp is much more advanced than any rapist.
How can you tell?
Well, ask any rapist why he rapes and you'll get a completely idiotic answer.
But what did the chimpanzees say? You're making the claim that chimpanzees are more advanced than rapists, right? So I have to assume that you asked the same question to them. So what did they say?
Ask any rapist why he rapes and you'll get a completely idiotic answer.
But ask a chimpanzee why it rapes and he'll provide a surprisingly solid line of reasoning complete with peer-reviewed studies. I'm really not sure how effective this message is. You shouldn't rape people because rape is idiotic. It's illogical. Well, rapists aren't very logical people. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is gonna resonate with the potential rapists in the audience.
You can. Hey, me first. I'm the eldest.
What?
Why won't she beat us? She's our mother.
Damn, these guys are really disappointed that they aren't having their literal asses beaten. As soon as she came out, they were literally bending over and begging for it. They probably beat that window on purpose, dude.
Mothers never use violence.
Honestly, it's not the violence I'm concerned about.
Who's chasing us? Angry women!
Story of my life right there.
Don't you just love being the man of the house?
You kids don't belong here. Get out!
You should see their faces.
Ah!
The audience is acting all shocked and offended, but this guy didn't even say anything that bad. What, he tells off some kids and he thinks it's kind of funny when they get scared.
Old frail people?
They're my favorite! I hate you! I'm not taking care of you! You know what the funny thing is? They all still love me! What? You don't find that funny?
You do not need to hit to hurt. Stop verbal abuse.
I feel like this would actually fit right in an actual stand-up routine. And you know, since most people understand that there's a line between serious matters and jokes made about them, they'd probably be willing to find the humor in it. There's a description under all these videos explaining the intent of these projects, and after watching this particular video, this one sentence really stands out to me. The campaign uses humor and animation to create a range of messages that will cause behavior change by speaking directly to the abuser. So it's okay for you to utilize humor to make a series of incredibly tone-deaf animations about things that legitimately harm and traumatize people, but it's not okay for a comedian to make jokes about the same things. Got it.
Do you promise to beat your wife and abuse her in sickness and in health?
I do.
Alright, I think we get it at this point. Firdaus Karas, chairman of Chocolate Mousse Media and Culture Shift, launched a new animated campaign to prevent domestic violence and abuse. Domestic violence and abuse are insidious problems that reach into every corner of this country. These animated spots are not threatening or authoritarian. They do not further stigmatize the victims. Well, I feel like they do, though. All of these shorts come off as incredibly careless and inconsiderate to the issues you're trying to bring light to. Instead, the campaign uses humor and animation to create a range of messages that will cause behavior change by speaking directly to the abuser and by being a catalyst to stimulate discussions in millions of households. So what, is the abuser supposed to watch this, and then they're supposed to laugh at it, and then they're gonna have a discussion with their family about he/she abuses them? Try as I might, I just can't find a flaw in such an objective. It brings me back to what I've said before. If you need to be told to stop abusing people to understand that abusing people is bad, I feel like there's some deeper problems here. Your morality is all screwed up. I guess it's great if people watch these videos and it makes them stop hurting people, but the fact that they thought it was okay in the first place it's kind of concerning. And again, this whole thing about using humor is really weird. Obviously, I don't have a problem with using serious subject matter for the purpose of jokes, but that's when it's being done for the express purpose of comedy. When you're genuinely trying to raise awareness about serious issues, I personally think you do so with a little more consideration and sensitivity. Although that being said, I guess you could say that they did accomplish their goal of making a series of funny videos, for better or for worse. The bad animation and the way the characters talk about rape and abuse so casually does kind of make it feel like a top tier shitpost, so kudos there. And to end things off on a good note, for all the crap we've given to this campaign, there were a couple of videos we found to actually be somewhat effective, like this one where this guy's in a courtroom and is trying to use religion to justify his behavior.
What do you say in your defense? My culture insists I beat my children. Religion! My religion commands me to dominate my wife. Tradition demands I treat my family that way. Have you read any of these books? Well, no. Not yet. Guilty!
No culture, religion, or tradition is an excuse for you to use violence.
It does tackle the problem of people using religion and personal beliefs to justify abuse, and in a lighthearted way, while not really taking away from the seriousness of it. I guess if you're gonna be firing shots in all directions, you're bound to hit a target eventually. So that's all we're gonna talk about here. We'll put the link of all the videos we watched in the description, and there's even some we didn't watch in this video. We'll put those down there as well, and you can watch them for your own amusement. So what did we learn today? Well, rape is bad. Yeah. Okay, who the hell is that? Yes? Good evening, sir. Would you like some free tickets to the chimpanzee exhibit? Yeah, I think I'll pass.